Hi Libra, I'm Jennifer Angel. These are your stars. Now, there's quite a bit of activity happening in your sign and also affecting your sign. So, first of all, there's a square between Uranus in your opposite sign, which is your seventh house of partnerships and relationships, and Pluto in your solar fourth house of family and domestic matters, and also, all around the home. Um, so to do with family and the home. Now, this Pluto in this position is coming out of its retrograde move this week on the 18th, and the square is on the 19th. Now, this is quite a heavy duty aspect. It's actually the second out of 7 that's happening over a 3-year period. Now, the first one was back in June the 26th. The next one is not until March the 21st, 2013, and the last one being March the 17th, 2015. Okay, so which means you're in for quite some heavy duty changes that are coming up for you, which means it's going to push you out of your comfort zone and make you sort of make the decisions that perhaps that you've been pondering about for some time. Now, there was a new moon in your 12th house last week on the 16th, just this past Sunday. So that's also going to get you thinking about, the changes that are inevitable, that are going to happen in your life. It's almost like the time of pondering and weighing up the pros and cons have come, to a close, and you have to make a move. So certainly gives you an opportunity to clear the air with relationships, and particularly with intimate and family relationships. All right, now there's likely to be it seems imminent that discussions are going to come forth, and it's just like you can't avoid them. I mean, you have Mercury in your sign, and there's a square with Mercury with Pluto, and there's an opposition with Mercury with Uranus, and this is both happening, this is all happening like 19th and the 20th, and Pluto's stationary, so 18th, 19th, 20th. So it's like, this whole week is a pretty intense time. Now, some of this might have already started to happen. So what you need to do, Libra, is you need to think about what is the outcome that you want, okay? And get that firmly in your mind, because you don't want to be bamboozled in the way that, in the end you agree with somebody when you agree to doing something that you really don't want to do, because, when that happens, it's only a matter of time before that comes back and resurfaces and you have to deal with it again. So you want to be like true, open and honest right now in the present, and stand up for yourself. Of course, be diplomatic, because that's the way you are. You have such a beautiful way of dealing with people and getting your point across, but you want to stand up for yourself in the process and be true to you as well, because if you don't, that's when problems can occur down the track. Now, with money matters, you have Mars sitting there in your solar second house, so be careful of being pushed into doing something that you don't want, and you may not have the adequate time to think through a scenario like you would want to, but sometimes you just have to trust your intuition and your instincts. When you don't have the time and you don't have all the facts and figures in front of you, then fall back on your instincts. You do have a good level of intellect and instincts, and this is the time for you to put that together and make the best choices for yourself with the knowledge and skill that you have, okay? And if you do that, then there are no regrets, because you've done the very best that you feel that you can do. So that's your advice for this week. The sun also moves into your sign, so you're going to start a whole new solar cycle soon. So it's a whole new phase that you're entering, and that's moving in there at the end of um, the week on the 23rd, and your new moon will be in about another 3.5, 4 weeks time. So over this time is a good period that you can put aside, a good use of your time to just think about where you are, where you want to be, what changes you have to make to go on a new direction and to achieve your goals. Be careful that you don't get caught into looking too much on what you haven't achieved, because life is forever changing. Your values and opinions are forever changing. So this is a time when you can get to just put aside some solid time to just tweak your personal goals, and if your values and opinions change, then that's fine too. Okay, you tweak your goals to come in line again. Okay, have a great week. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.